how are yours? Let's make a little gamble here. Who did you expect to win?
Ooh, I have to go with MetaLow. MetaLow is a monster.
You're such a normie. Come on. Not giving Kami any chance whatsoever. Yo, both runners are very, very, very familiar with Buster Only, so a couple of mistakes here and there, and you can see an upset.
Oh, absolutely, and I would hope for one.
You,
but our
you
runners
hope for
are
mistakes?
Of course, because you know, it's fun for the viewers.
Okay, so MetaLow nailed Woodman, which is it's okay. It's everything is Buster Only as long as it's not Crash or Heat. That's fine. While Kame nailed Quickman, which will give him a free E-Tanks, a couple of lasers. Pretty straightforward stage, to be honest. Well, MetaLow will have bigger problems since no E-Tank, and the sections are kind of rough sometimes in Woodman.
Oh, absolutely. And considering that this is a zipless tournament, we're going to be seeing some screens that we may not have seen last year. Such as this one up in the treetops.
You hate to see this treetop screen unless you're at the end of Goodwood Zip. You don't want to see the screen at all. Kammesennin is going near the end of Quickman, which he'll meet 3-shot chickens. He has this 3-shot chicken, Atomic Cox, and MetaLow is at the end of Wood. Last screen incoming.
All right, let's see what Robot Master we have up first. Quickman and Quickman stage. Is this even randomized?
Well, it should be. But sometimes it isn't. It takes it out relatively quick and gets good stopper, whatever that is. Hopefully not flash stopper. And MetaLow, oh, he nails Metal as well. That's very good. MetaLow has Airman at the moment.
Alright, very nice luck on Kammesennin's screen, hitting these two stages back to back.
Yeah, he's gonna be packing E-Tanks very early. That's really good for Buster Only because this happens, and then you will have to,
And then that happens.
Yes,
the oppressive tin cans.
MetaLow deals with not a bro Airman and nails Flash. Flash is also really good, so they're lucky, which is always great. Flash can potentially give him an E-Tank if he wants to get it. A very safe stage to go for. The stage has ice physics, and it's very short, so it shouldn't be a problem. I say shouldn't, but you know, seeing the Joe Army doesn't give me high hopes for anything.
It never does. MetaLow testing the wall weakness there as well, finding out it is not Buster weak.
Okay, we said this is our tournament is zipless this year because of high demand and hidden stage names, but this is a new category which I haven't seen anywhere, even in the leaderboards. This is Buster Only, even without zips. Usually Buster Only implies you can do a couple of zips here and there. Like, you can do a Clash zip, you can do zip here and there, but nope. Buster Only without zips. This is, you know, hard.
Are you saying we're gonna be seeing another world record today?
Not exactly. I don't think there's a category for this, and I don't think there will ever be.
Oh no, yeah, you are most certainly right. As Kammesennin finding a Buster weak Crash Man, taking him down super quick.
Okay, what's this pseudo weak? 4 damage per shot is good? Well, Flash and Flash, come on, game. This Flash is... okay, this is obnoxious. When he seems to be so fast, every time Flash meets a wall, he will jump off an obstacle. So he wants to progress and go somewhere, but since he's so fast, he doesn't have anywhere to go, so he jumps from wall to wall. Easy target for MetaLow, and Kammesennin is going to Heat.
Looks like a pretty straightforward heat screen. Nothing too crazy there. Just a little toothpaste and lightning nodes.
Yep. Not so bad. TBH, Kammesennin tries to use the cloud, which is a pretty neat strat there. Sometimes the cloud spawns high and you can use it as an item. While MetaLow will have to deal with the quick man that Kami did earlier. So we have lightning wards here with the hamburgers. Nothing too special. They're gonna have to do Yoku blocks even if they don't like it because it's booster only.
Alright. Kammesennin getting the opportunity to check the wall there, finding it's not Buster weak as well.
So, since the Charker is not responding, hopefully I will refresh it now and it will start tracking. MetaLow has done wood and flash, while Kammesennin has done quick and metal. Is that right?
That is correct, sir.
Yep. Okay, it's finally working.
Excellent. I do not believe we've seen any items yet.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm pretty sure even if we see an item, they're not gonna use it that often.
Exactly.
We're gonna try to track if they have any item installed. Kammesennin has item 1. Thank you, Zero Wing. Thank you, Zero Wing.
Let's appreciate that.
Much appreciated. Bubble, which is not weak. That's a very fast bubble. Usually with these bubbles, you want Bubble Man to stay down and spawn bubbles so you can damage him more because he's so fast in the air. Kami deals with it no problems.
Alright, let's see how MetaLow handles this heat while Kammesennin's finding Airman stage.
Okay, air booster only is... Well, if the randomizer says no, it's gonna be a no. Okay, this is fine. Is this fine? 2-shot Joes, or 1-shot... Okay, 1-shot Froggies? This is fine. Yeah, this is more than fine.
Yeah, one thing that you certainly hate to see on the screen in general, and even more specifically in Buster only, is fat fans.
There are a lot of things that can happen in this stage. Flying enemies makes the stage... I don't know. It makes it infinitely more difficult. Okay, the Guardian Met says no. We have spoken about that Guardian Met so many times. Because you don't know how much HP Mets have. These Mets become Guardians. They just don't allow you to do the jump. You need to bait the Met first, like he did, and then continue.
And it's Buster immune!
Yeah.
Oh, you hate to see it if you're these runners. Alright, both of our runners coming up to their respective bosses here. And Kami finding a Buster susceptible Heatman, which is something you always love to see.
Yeah, this is pretty neat because even if they would like to search for a weakness, they wouldn't. It's not allowed in Buster only, so if it takes 4 damage, that means at least a little bit more speed, a little less heat juggling around. Oh, we got X6 Heatniks, Blaze Heatniks, which is the most fire song this randomizer ever has. There's not much fire than this. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I always love to see X music in your classic Mega.
Okay, so it's good to see that MetaLow is still in shape. He's doing very well. I'm pretty sure he practiced. He usually never stops playing Mega Man. Even if he does, it's for a very short duration. He's very well into shape. And Kammesennin,
MetaLow gets taken out by the Guardian Met himself.
yeah, Guardian Myth doesn't play around. If you think this is your Met that you're gonna kill in one shot and continue, nope. Same goes for every enemy actually, but the Met there is extremely trolly because you know it's a Met. It's not a big deal. Oh.
Yeah, Mets are not too dangerous on their own because they don't do a whole lot of damage, contact or otherwise, but when you're trying to jump a gap like that, they can get you almost any time.
Okay, so since they switched places, now Meta is gonna complete Air and Kame is gonna complete Wood. I forget what's at the end of Wood. Oh, Airman.
Yep, we got Airman. Yep.
I swear, when I'm not playing, my memory of watching people is so short. I forget in about 30 seconds what happened.
My memory while playing is short, so I get beaten on both ends. Ooh, Kami opting to take, I believe, both of the E-tanks that he had in his bank to get through this Airman.
Okay, this Airman, oh my god, okay. This Airman definitely has only one good pattern from 3, which is very painful. MetaLow survives Metal though. The place where Kami made a mistake, MetaLow survives.
Yep, but taking an E-tank because he took a lot of contact damage from those tin cans. Hardly can blame him for it.
Hope can blame him for anything, actually. Buster Only is really tough.
Right, let's see. Didn't catch which was on the first screen. Oh, we got lag frogs in the elevator screens.
This is fine. There are no major gatekeepers. He's just gonna have to deal with the frogs. Kami does mash the small frogs while killing the big ones, so you kind of reduce the lag. It's gonna ease the stress of this elevator section. Well, MetaLow is having fun time in Metal. Like, Metal is... If Metal is a tame stage, it could be really fun. Usually, in Vanilla, I find Metal to be the hardest stage in the game. From 8 robos, it's so impossible to do a good Metal stage. I couldn't stress this enough. It's really impossible. Yeah, that stage, always something wrong that happens.
Alright. And, once again, MetaLow finding item 1, but we probably will not see it until, likely Wily 1.
Did complete Bubble? No, right?
We have not seen Bubble yet.
No. Yeah, I'm missing because, okay, MetaLow is on Bubble now. No, I definitely did not see Bubble. And enemies missing on these screens means the lower screen can be pretty bad. Let's hope it's not. Okay, Mets, yeah.
A lot
Enemies
of us are
missing.
immune Mets.
Yeah.
But yes, as you were saying, enemies missing on that screen means there's certain enemies that just do not work with the coding, and that means there could be some serious stuff down there.
Mets usually can spawn there. However, these blue Mets are weird, and if they are immune, it's even worse. Kami could not make it through the ladder, or he wants the life. I don't know which of the two, but he chooses the path where the crabs will hit his head a little bit. Oh, MetaLow being the Buster-only world record in Vanilla is not slowing down anywhere. He's just cruising.
Kame's got to be careful. One more hit and he's dead. Trying to pause buffer over that leaf shield.
Okay, pause buffer. Hard pause buffer with hard R. Okay, this is fine. It's hard to pause buffer over this slow leaf shield. While MetaLow completes Bubble and gets item 2, he needs Metalman there, which was very fine because you can do the manip, and he will join Kame at Crash, but Kame is leaving the party right now.
Yes, one of the many, I guess you'd call them glitches in the randomizer is when certain bosses could spawn in the underwater. You can see some interesting things, like just there MetaLow basically forcing Metalman up to hit the spikes so he doesn't throw a metal blade, and you could do that over and over and over again.
If I see things for how they are, MetaLow is ahead by half a stage. Crashman, yeah, it's long for Buster only. However, Kammesennin hasn't completed Bubble yet, which means another boss fight. So, yeah, I think MetaLow is a little bit ahead right now.
I would certainly agree with you on that one, but, you know, anything can happen. That Woodman was pretty tough at the end of Crash.
Yeah, if you lose 1 or 2 cycles in the elevators even, things can get rough really fast. Kame opts for the E-Tank. Of course, RNG Pats will just stay there. He must have 0 E-Tanks for some time right now, so you would appreciate this one.
Most certainly.
Okay, the erratic albino Flash.
Right? Doing his wall jumps.
Oh yeah, he's living in another game. He thinks he's in an X game right now, but you know, X game looks exactly like Flashman. You just jump in the walls and things happen. And his last stage, which should be Bubble, yes, correct. And MetaLow is near the end of the Crash climb, so this is fine. Yeah, half stage. Yeah, I think changes half stage.
Little low on health, but definitely gonna take an E-Tank
Very
before
low
going
on
with
health
boss.
now. And this Woodman, yeah, he's gonna take an E-Tank, and this Woodman is rough, so...
And getting him down, MetaLow is out of 8 Robot Masters. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would direct your eyes to MetaLow's screen, I'd like to welcome you to the best eyebrows in video gaming. Which also means that it's time to play our favorite game in the community, and that is Guess the Color of the Dragon at the end of Wily 1, and for bonus points, guess its weakness.
Fine then. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? I'm gonna vote for the Buster for sure, just to ease out the stress. But the dragon, I want it to be green. I love a green dragon, like pure green.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Because dragon is a legendary creature, and it should be green. I don't know. Green or black dragons are classic in any mythology.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to go with my favorite pick. It's going to be a nice little Georgia peach color, so peach with some green accents. And I want to see Air Shooter as the weakness. Make him work for it.
Your shooter is pretty good, actually. I must say that's easier. No, it's not easier than Buster. It's just easy.
It does, however, depend on the item behavior of Air Shooter as well, because we have not seen any weapon behavior yet, because they have been using Buster throughout the entire race, as this is a Buster-only race if you're just joining us.
Talk a little bit about the randomizer while they're doing the climbs.
Sure, absolutely. So, for anyone who's just joining in, doesn't know anything about the randomizer, pretty much everything in this game is randomized. From enemy placement, enemy weakness, color palettes of the stages, stage themes. As you can hear, this is certainly not the normal Wily 1 screen. And let's see what the color of the dragon here is on MetaLow's screen.
Okay, blue. As very well themed with the Buster only run.
Alright, let's see. Not Buster.
Not Buster and not Quick.
Ooh! And MetaLow taking a death! That is huge, because that is going to set MetaLow about 1.5 minutes behind, and Kammesennin is just about synced up with him now.
Yep.
Just a couple frames ahead. Wow!
That's what Kami needed, that mistake. Now, we talked about the randomizer, and my esteemed colleague knows his stuff, but I'm gonna go a little bit in depth about weapons. How are the weapons randomized? Well, every weapon has its own randomization. Item 1 is random as all hell. It can be fast, and it can disappear fast or slowly. His vertical momentum is randomized. Item 2 and 3 are left vanilla, so that we can progress through the game. Let's start with Crash. How is Crash randomized? Velocity of Crash is randomized, explosion is randomized, speed is randomized, so lots of things. So I want to see the fight and then I'll continue. I'm really interested how Kami will deal with this.
Alright, he's checking heat.
It's
Looks like he found it.
That's a very nervous thing to fight a dragon with heat.
Oh, and MetaLow finding Metal Blade.
Kami will have to refill that heat. That's bonus a couple of seconds of refilling. MetaLow deals with Metal Blade without any big ammo consumption issues. As I said, Kami refilled heat instantly. You want to have ammo, you don't know the weaknesses. So we're gonna go with... We explained Crash, we're gonna explain Metal. Metal has random count on how many Metal Blades you can have on screen. It has random angle of shooting, and it has random speed, aka velocity. Flash can be random, like Flash Stopper in Mega Man 4. It can stop, or it can use your ammo like vanilla Mega Man. Quick has random speed and arc of the boomerangs, and also can have random mashing speed. So a lot of things. Bubble has random projectiles. You can have up to 4 bubbles on screen, and the arc of bubble is randomized as well. Wood's velocity is randomized, can be a really fast wood. It can generate really slowly, or both. And it has reversed inputs, meaning if you shoot left, the wood can go to the right, as well as vertical.
Let's catch up the action really quick, though. Sorry to interrupt you. Both of our runners very low on health coming into Pico, almost at the same time, hunting for a weakness.
Yep. This can be very dangerous for both of them.
I believe one hit on either of these runners is going to result in a death, as they both find
MetaLow is good. I'm concerned about Kami. Pico Pico deals 8 damage. Yeah, Kami is going safe. I'm pretty sure MetaLow has more than 8, so we can take 1. But it's fine.
Yes, you are correct. You did have 10 health.
Yes. If you have 10, you're safe. If you have 8, then you were 1 shot away.
But he's in the danger zone now.
Yeah, he's very experienced. I'm I'm gonna be surprised. No, he's not gonna die.
Oh, unfortunately, Kammesennin running out of bubble lead, having to search for another weakness in a very, very dangerous spot. Finding the metal blade, but dying! Wow! So close.
Like I said about the randomization, boys, random weapons can throw off people extremely fast, especially when you don't know how the weapon acts, and you say, well, this is the weakness, I'm gonna mash it down, but you can't mash. You actually can't mash, so it can trip you up really fast. Oh man. We're going through with explaining air. Air can have only one projectile or have 3 projectiles on screen. And air's velocity is also randomized, so it moves randomly. And heat is random. It can be full heat charged, which we call superheat. If you can correct me, superheat or something like this. And it can charge forever. Wow, MetaLow meets Guts Dozer. Hello?
Yes, finding Guts Dozer here, not Buster, not Metal Weak. Let's see here. I believe finding Leaf Shield is the weakness. Oh no!
No.
Feels bad, man.
Feels cummy, man. It feels like he's tilted. He stopped there for a second. He didn't press right. He wants out. He wants a game over or forfeit. One of the two. Yep, it must feel really bad because he used all of his bubble. I don't know about his metal situation there.
Yeah, so the only options that he's got now is taking a game over to get his full refills and going through the first half of the stage, but I do believe he's just,
He almost had enough. He's almost on the brink of giving up.
Alright, MetaLow getting through the fake floor sections. Those are also randomized in the randomizer. In the vanilla game, they're in set spots, but they're randomized around in this as well. As he gets into the anxiety rooms here, finding no enemies on the first screen. What luck.
It'll be good or bad. We're gonna see the second screen, which things go wrong most of the time. Second and third screen. Usually, if the enemy doesn't spawn on the first screen, you can have a nasty surprise on the third screen.
Let's see what we got.
I'm hoping for something easy. Nope, no spawns, which is good, which is really good. So you can do your Buster-only strats and just continue.
Yeah, really the only downside to there being no enemies in the first room specifically for Buster only is it just takes a little bit longer because you don't use item 1 to get across there, and you can't damage boost to get across it faster.
Okay, I think Kami is just very tilted. He died while climbing, and he continues to boost himself and dying. I don't know what's going on. He's out of E-tanks, I'm pretty sure, but...
Yeah, these
he has one because he picks one after the game over. But
yes.
Still.
Oh, and getting bodied by that bat.
Okay, MetaLow is trying weapons because he knows he can't progress without using them at this point. Bubble is the wall weakness.
Ooh, unfortunately, with the behavior of the bubble lead here, it is not taking the walls very consistently.
Bubble needs a certain way to enter the wall and do damage. It's very impolite. And boobies are Buster weak, which is always good.
Oh yeah, you'll love to see it. See if he makes this pixel jump. He does, and that is MetaLow through Boo Beams on to refights.
Very good tiptoeing there. Shows why he understands this game Buster only than anybody else.
correct. And if you are used to using the items to get through that boss fight, it is very, very difficult to make those jumps without a lot of practice, because it's within like 1 or 2 pixels.
And we're on refights. We're gonna see the same robos with that they fought in their 8 robos, the same 8 robos. So what do you think about the seed? Since it's almost over, well, things can go worse really fast, but what do you think? Wasn't this a very generous seed?
I would absolutely agree that it is, because you know, outside of it being Buster only and running into a few areas with the Buster immune Mets, outside of that, it hasn't been too bad.
Okay, Kami dying again doesn't help. I think this is just about what Kami can take at this point.
Absolutely, I think he's just saying good night to this seed and getting ready for game 2. Yep, and that is official in SRL. Kammesennin has forfeited.
Yep, I'm not surprised. Gonna switch the audio to MetaLow so we can hear the e-fight songs and stuff. Well, dot comment on SRL. Possibly the most garbage weaknesses I've ever seen. Well, it's not the weaknesses that are the problem. The weapons are kind of garbage in the seed.
So
but I have to agree with Kame. He had a problem with the seed for sure.
Alright, MetaLow onto his last refight.
Okay, last E-Tank as well. Okay, machine.
Alright.
Is it the angry machine? Nope. So, as we see Dr. Wily wiggle his eyebrows out of the machine, what do you think about the race? Was it close enough until at least the Kami forfeit?
I would say that it was very, very close until that Pico fight, and that's going to be it's going to definitely be a topic of conversation for interviews later.
I think Kami is angry. I'm reading a lot of PG-18 stuff, which I can't say. When it feels bad, man. It really feels bad.
Alright, let's see MetaLow's alien fight.
Okay, starting with the quick boomerang, and continuing with the air. Very awkward fishing from MetaLow, I gotta say.
He does find Crash Bomb, though.
Nice.
And he gets him down. So GG's to MetaLow in the chat with an official SRL time of 33 minutes and 52 seconds, I believe?
Yep, that's correct.
That is correct.
33:52 MetaLow time. Just, I have to say, which is, for Buster only, very fast. It was fast. No, I'm not gonna take anything away. The seed was very good, but it was fast as well. The time was good.
Alright, as we get the next room and seed set up, quick break here between games.
Yeah, are you gonna do those stuff while I take care of the tracker and stuff? Thank you very much. But some filler words about this race. I'm gonna honestly say that booster only is punishing, and it's only punishing when the seed says so. And if it's like this seed, where a certain player feels really uncomfortable, then it's gonna tick a lot, because you can't do anything. You can't pull out a weapon and destroy everything. That's not possible. So, yeah, if the seed says no, then it's no for you.
One second. Typing a lot, sorry for the click-clacks.
Oh, no worries. Our friend RSPC is just doing the runners stuff, making them feel comfortable before they start their second torture race. I'm expecting Kami to step up. Step up in a big way. I'm not even joking. MetaLow is very experienced. Playing against him before really took the best of me, and I know how good he can be. It's almost impossible to play against somebody that has such good times in Mega Man, but in the Randomizer, it doesn't matter how good you are, and it doesn't matter how bad you are. The only thing that matters is you have to be good enough and lucky enough at the right time. Another thing to note is tilt factor in these races. Usually, you don't see speedrunners get tilted when they run something as Mega Man 2. But the tilt factor in this game is extremely high, since if you can't deal with something, it really gets to you, because you have to. There's no running away. You can't just reset the game and take a break. You just have to deal with it.
Actually, that point in case, the race last night that I was a part of, that first seed tilted me so hard that I carried it throughout the entire race. And sometimes you just gotta take a step back, breathe, which I'm hoping Kammesennin is going to be able to do here, and come back in game 2.
Oh yeah, that really helps to clean your mind of everything that you see right now. You probably have some muscle memory from vanilla, and when you see these stuff, you usually want to delete them from your memory as soon as possible. So go take a break, go take a cigarette break, chill, like take the next thing. It doesn't have to. You don't have to take it slowly. Risk it if you want it, but just be clean. Don't start playing tilted. It doesn't help.
No,
I'm sure Kami will deal with this.
And at the end of the day, I mean, it's still so much fun to race, even if you're tilted through the roof.
I can't stress enough how tilted I get when I play this. I mean, it's really fun, but oh, it hurts. When it hurts really badly. The challenge is way too great sometimes.
Alright, as both of our runners are getting set up here for our next race. Should be starting shortly.
As I know, MetaLow, usually between races, he likes to take a break, go outside, smoke a cig, get those 5 minutes, you know, chill it out, get everything in order in your head, and then continue. So I'm pretty sure he's taking a small break here. In that time, you can grab your beer, grab your drink, whatever you wanna, grab your snacks, and prepare yourself for more buster-only action. Pull out the buster. What do you think about buster-only races, Ari? Are you up to the challenge?
I think they're very exciting. In fact, I actually got talked out. got a tongue lashing last night for not using enough weapons throughout my run, as I used to particularly be Buster only, just due to the fact that I didn't have additional experience in the game.
Well, I'm gonna... okay. I'm not gonna punch you, but when you're playing any percent, as you want to use the Buster, it's fine, but in the Randomizer, you usually want to know what your weapons do, and you want to use them accordingly. So when you gather 1, 2, 3 weapons, and when you get an item, you usually want to see what that weapon is. And playing with the Buster, there are some situations that you want to switch just because it's really faster. And you wouldn't take so much damage, and you would avoid a lot of things that could actually damage you, make you use an E-Tank, make your life miserable. You want to use your weapons. That's what they're made for. If you're doing zips, your weapons don't matter that much, I'm gonna be honest, because you skip a lot, and it feels great. But when you're doing zipless, you want to use your weapons.
Oh, and for certain, like the more that I've practiced, especially like for a good example, let's say in a certain stage like Metal Man, and you're running into tin cans like our runners did in Seed 1, that are either immune to Buster or will pop with one Buster shot. You can take a lot of damage through that screen, and finding like a weapon weakness like a fully charged Atomic Fire, Leaf Shield, or even Metal Blade, that you can just keep going while you're doing it to be able to kill them in one hit, makes those screens not only safer, but way easier to manage.
Oh, for sure. Always test your top tier weapons. It's kind of sad, but it's good as well that heat can actually be a really top tier weapon. Because in vanilla, it's you don't want to use heat ever in your life. Ever. Like if you can get away without using heat, you will get away. But here it can be top tier. Metal can be top tier. Crash is very top tier. Those are the 3 weapons that I usually emphasize on the runners to go for, because they can be really strong if they're rolled right. Because the seat can say, your heat will charge forever, your Metal Blade will be only 1 on screen, so good luck shooting Metal Blades. And yeah, things like this can happen.
Most certainly. Alright, just a few more minutes before Game 2 starts here, folks.
The tilting is almost completed by both sides. I'm pretty sure they have fun. MetaLow always answers the challenge, whether it's Buster only, any percent, zipless, whatever the category is, doesn't matter. He's experienced enough, while Kami has to use the pea shooter all the time. So heads off to MetaLow for dumbing down his experience to Buster only.
And that really goes to show how respected Kammesennin is as a Buster-only runner in the community.
Yeah, everybody looks forward when Kammesennin is playing the Buster. He has fun. He genuinely has fun. So, what do you think about the second race? What's gonna happen? Your not expectations, your let's say lottery ticket. Draw your lottery ticket.
All right. Well, my expectations are I'm actually looking forward to a very, very close race. Hoping that Kammesennin pulls it out so we can see a Game 3.
Always hoping for the Game 3.
Always hoping for the Game 3. More Mega Man 2 Randomizer, the better. A little interesting bit about Kammesennin as well that a few people might not know. Not only does he do Buster only specifically, but he is the headmaster of Mega Buster University. Takes on new players all the time, willing to help them out and teach them how to run any Mega Man game, Buster only. In fact, I believe his last match against Dragon Buster Queen, was it? I apologize if I got that wrong. They ran Buster only.
I think that's as close as you can get. I don't remember also.
Yeah, but she actually went through his academy